But when the body comes on, when Jesse Ventura lands one on top of your head from off the top rope, you know something refreshing has arrived. So they're going to talk about, Larry King's going to ask him about torture and waterboarding and whether it's torture, and Jesse Ventura is going to have a very clear answer. It's clip number 2.
I'm bothered over Guantanamo because it seems we've created our own Hanoi Hilton.
Yeah.
And we can live with that. I have a problem. I will criticize President Obama on this level. It's a good thing I'm not president, because I would prosecute every person that was involved in that torture. I would prosecute the people that did it. I would prosecute the people that ordered it, because torture is against the law.
And you were a Navy SEAL.
That's right, and I was waterboarded. So I know at SEER school, Survival, Escape, Resistance, Evasion, it was a required school you had to go to prior to going into the combat zone, which in my era was Vietnam. All of us had to go there. We were all, in essence, every one of us was waterboarded. It is torture.
And what's it like?
It's drowning. It gives you the complete sensation that you are drowning. And it's no good, because I'll put it to you this way. You give me a waterboard, Dick Cheney, in 1 hour, and I'll have him confess to the Sharon Tate murders.
Even though you know it's not going to happen. Even though before it, you know you're not going to drown. I mean,
you don't know it. If it's done wrong, you certainly could drown. You could swallow your tongue. You could do a whole bunch of stuff to you if it's done wrong, or it's torture, Larry. It's torture.
How much clearer did the man need to be? At the end of that interview, he went back to that topic and said, look, they did it to us under very controlled circumstances. And even that didn't make any sense. At the end of it, at the end of our careers, we look back and we said, why the hell did they do this SEER program in the first place? And so there's not much value in it, and they shouldn't do it. He said, but understand they did it to us, again, very controlled, very, very limited, and we knew when it was going to be over. Now, if it's not that tightly controlled, and the medical doctors that were on board for this waterboarding down in Guantanamo Bay and other places say they did not do it the way the SEER program outlined. They covered both the mouth and the nose. They poured in a lot more water. Of course, the detainees did not know that it was going to end, did not know that they were not going to drown, and on top of all that, they did it 183 times. So there is no ands, ifs, or buts. As Ventura says also in this interview, it is plain old illegal. I don't care why you thought it might or might not work. That is irrelevant. What you did was a crime, and if Ventura was in charge, you'd be in prison right now. It makes me think, I wish he was, at least in that regard. Now, he's going to talk about Cheney, the guy who did order this. We're going to go to clip number 4, guys. Larry King asks him Limbaugh versus Colin Powell. Ventura just ignores the Limbaugh part of the question because he's got to get something off his chest about Dick Cheney. Let's watch.
What do you make of the Cheney Limbaugh? Limbaugh is a better Republican than Powell.
I don't have a lot of respect for Dick Cheney. Here's a guy who got 5 deferments from the Vietnam War. Clearly he's a coward. He wouldn't go when it was his time to go, and now he's a chicken hawk. Now he's this big tough guy who wants this hardcore policy, and he's the guy that sanctioned all this torture by calling it enhanced interrogation.
You think Rush Limbaugh is a better Republican than Colin Powell?
No. Not at all. In fact, if you compare the two, let's look at Colin Powell, who's a war hero, who strapped it on for his country
twice
and didn't run and hide. And then you look at Dick Cheney, who ran and hid. Well, I have no respect for Dick Cheney. I have tremendous respect for General Powell.
Ventura, off the top rope! Elbow from the sky. See, God, I love that, man. On the other hand, Liz Cheney's on MSNBC for 25 goddamn minutes, and they're all playing patty cakes with her. They're like, well, your dad was a great American, and we really appreciate his service, and he's so fantastic. And you know what? Shouldn't he be talking to the White House, and the White House listening to him more? That's what they went around and around and around on Morning Joe for 25 minutes doing that with Liz Cheney. I was thinking, man, somebody let Ventura in the room. Come on, man, let him in there. As Liz Cheney was defending torture and her father's use of torture. Come on, man. You can tell what the truth is because it comes blaring out of the TV. It's so unique. It's so rare that you see it on TV that you're like, wow, that was nice. That was like a nice, cool shower, as opposed to the nonsense that you see in other places. Hey, Jesus, did he go off the top rope there? Is that what happened? Did he? What?